Hello everyone, this is Grumpcat of Her and Der, and this is my third and final tutorial, and we will be featuring the energy precon. So when we actually had the alpha reset, I did choose the energy precon at the beginning because I think energy is just so powerful now. It is a bit slow, but I still just think it's amazing with all the spells and the big creatures. It's really strong. So, my opponent is also playing energy, and he seems to be copying me, playing the same creatures. How dare he? But his one's not going to get to attack. So these are copper automatons. They will blow up after attacking. They do 4 damage, and they have only 2 health. So they are a bit risky because they might get sparked like this. Spark is a spell. It does 2 damage. So, boop, and he's gone. And then he's just there to attack the idol. Right, so I can't make use of Golem Skin or Concentrate Fire at the moment. Concentrate Fire will give a unit an extra attack if it's got ranged or lobber, and Golem Skin will give extra attack and health depending on how many structures you've got. So neither of these are useful, so I'm going to get rid of that and play a creature. Rigged is not useful, it only works on structures, so I haven't got structure, so I'm going to sacrifice that. Okay, they've just dealt 1 damage to me. Good for you. This thing will die unfortunately, but I've got a Gravelock Elder, so that's good. Gravelock Elders are really strong energy creatures because they work in a similar way to how the wolves work in growth. So they all buff each other, and they are really, really dangerous when there's more than one of them. So if you're playing against energy and you see a Gravelock, be very afraid and kill it. So I'm just going to play this Scattergunner here, just keep aggression in the middle lane. So both their creatures are coming off cooldown now. This one's got 1 health and this one's got 3 health at the moment, so I'm going to get rid of the one that's got 3 health because I can maybe find an Inferno Blast or a Spark easier than I'll be able to just find a burn, so I'll get rid of the plating and I'll put a Catapult of Goo here. So if you hover over this, you'll be able to see where it's going to attack. So it will attack this area here where this creature is, which has now got Golem Skin. Okay, so I've also got Hellspit and Mortar and a Bombard. I think I'll save those for next turn. So you don't have to play a scroll if you don't want to. You can hold back a little bit. Sometimes it's a good tactic, not always, but sometimes it's worth saving things for next turn when they're a bit more useful. So, for instance, I want to move my Elder here to attack this guy. I want to move my Scattergunner back, and I want to put Hellspit and Mortar here and put plating on him. So I know that energy doesn't have anything with haste, unless you were to play something and then play bombards, but with the amount of resources we're with at the moment, it's highly unlikely. So that's why I brought the Elder out on this occasion. I probably wouldn't have done that if I was playing growth, because I would have known that, oh, maybe I'm going to get a Kingfolk Vet in the face or something similar. Okay, so now he's put an Iron Ogre down, and this is why I've been saving this bombard, because this is going to help me kill him. So my Scattergun is not going to attack, but if I cast Bombard, he's going to attack now, and that's the Iron Ogre gone. I might as well play this creature. My Hellspit and Mortar will attack. Hit him! No, never mind. Okay, so sparked and 2 damage to my creature, and then Tick Bomb destroyed my Hellspit and Mortar. So now I've got a Gravelock Raider, so this is part of the Gravelock family, if you like. There's the Gravelock Elder, the Gravelock Raider, and the Gravelock Outcast. So the Gravelock Raider is the one that has Relentless, so these are the really useful ones. Not that the Outcasts are useless. Here's an Outcast for you. So you can see you can pay one growth to heal the Gravelock Outcast to full health. So if I clicked on this, if I had growth, and I clicked on the regenerate button, then he would actually heal to his full original health. So I'm going to play him as well. And end my turn. So as you can see, the Gravelocks are being buffed by the Elder. So this is a really strong offensive lane I've got here at the moment. Okay, I've got Burn in my hand, so if I destroy a unit with free health, so let's say they've got a Scattergunner which has 2 health, and I burn it, it will be destroyed, then you can draw a scroll. If I use Burn on something with 6 health, and then it still has 3 health left, it's not destroyed, you won't get a scroll. It's not always best to worry about the extra scroll, sometimes it's best to do the damage, like in this case, this creature needs to die, so I'm going to use Burn and get the extra damage in so that I can get rid of it and it's not going to bother me anymore. And I'm going to play this creature here as well. Okay, that thing's over there. And I've got another Hellspitter. So now I've got my own Cannon Automaton. So this creature, the reason why he's so dangerous is because he takes 1 less damage from all combat damage. So it won't affect anything like Burn or any of the attack spells. It won't affect that, but if something hits him, then he'll take 1 less damage. So if something attacks him for 1, he will take 0 damage, just to clarify. So I'll show you how Concentrate Fire works now. So target unit with ranged or lobber will make an extra attack after its next. So if I put this on this guy here, so that's his first attack, and then he'll attack again. So that's really good for unleashing a quick sort of surprise attack on your opponent. Maybe they've guarded something behind, something weak like a Sister of the Fox, and you can use Concentrate Fire to take that out and then take the creature out behind it as well. So it's a real sort of surprise, unwelcome attack. I haven't got any space to sort of move up, so I'm going to actually work on moving down now. I know I'm going to get hit by this catapult of goo, but I'm going to try and take him out quickly, so see what I can do. Incendiaries and Inferno Blast. So Incendiaries did 3 damage to all his structures, and then I cast Inferno Blast to get rid of them, just to finish them off. So they did enchant my Outcast with Ember Bonds, you can see here. So he gets 2 damage before attacking. So before he attacks, he'll die if he's got 2 or less health. And now they've used Fury, so all units had their countdown decreased by 1. So both mine and his were decreased. But unfortunately it did help him to kill me. Nothing useful here in my hand, so I'm not going to cast anything. So I still got my Elder, my creature here, so I'm not too worried about what's happening right now. Let's see, Inferno Blast and Burn. Let's draw a scroll, and I've got Spark. Okay, so he's got Gravelock Raider, but he's got no Elder at the moment, so they're not getting buffed. They're not the big threat that an Elder would be, so I'm not too fast at the moment. Let's just Spark it, and then just to be safe, we'll get rid of this. I generally don't want to leave creatures lying around because they just get more dangerous, so So if I left him, he could play an Elder and then another Raider or something similar, then I would be in trouble. So if you can get rid of creatures, always get rid of them over idle damage. Always, always, always. So now I'm going to... well, let me just show you the ether pump actually. So this structure is really interesting because it doesn't work in the same way as a Catapult of Goo does, in the way that it won't attack a certain area. It will attack all opponent units. So when its countdown reaches 0, it will deal 1 attack to all your opponent's units. So it's like an Inferno Blast but attacks everything, and it's really good. So the only thing about the ether pump is that it's got free countdown, which is quite high, and it's susceptible to something like Fort Trap, which will double it to 6. But actually, I've seen in this Precon setup, it's really useful. And you can try and decrease its countdown, things like Fury, Iron Whip maybe? Or does Iron Whip only work creatures? I don't remember. But yeah, Fury definitely works in it. And it's good wall as well. It's got 5 health, so it's quite big. So it's quite useful. Plating, let me just show you, is an enchantment. Enchanted unit disregards next damage taken. So if I cast Plating on my Razor and this creature attacks it, it won't get any damage at all. But what I actually want to do is play my big gun creature. I'll put Plating on him. I'm not too worried about this Raider because I'm quite close to winning anyway. So he's just actually moved out my way. So I can actually win here if I cast Bombard. And I've also got this spell which is Metal Heart, which he gains attack equal to number of friendly structures. So if I cast Metal Heart on him, he's now got an extra attack because of the ether pump. I didn't really need that, but I just wanted to show you how it works. So if I end the game, end the turn now, then this is the game 1. And you can see the ether pump went off there, but obviously they didn't have any creatures at the time. So yeah, that's the energy precon. I hope you found this useful, and thanks for watching.